Hey guys, wanted to talk to you about a problem that I had as a developer for bricks in creating panels like this one down the bottom here where we can resize it. We've got in my case, I've got a CSS panel and some element shortcuts. Now, with bricks at the moment, there is no provision for placing panels around the editor, so that's just not a feature that bricks currently has. I've put in a proposal through the forum as a suggestion, but I really needed a solution because what was happening is I was starting to get support calls from people using other plugins, and the plugins were clashing with each other because there's no consistent way of doing it. One plugin might use a position absolute to put this panel down the bottom. Mine, I actually have it relative, and then I resize the panel, the preview panel, for it to fit underneath it. So different methods used by different developers, and they don't work together. So we need a consistent way of doing this. I've put a proposal to Bricks on doing this, and I've taken it a step further. I've actually created a free GitHub repository with a solution which I'm hoping that they will look at and either implement or implement something similar that we can do without having to use our own code and make it a standard thing that we use. It's better for you guys as users that you get plugins that add features and they all work together because it's a core feature. Anyway, enough said. So this is what I'm doing with it. Now, if we start with a Bricks builder here, we've got no plugins whatsoever installed. I've just created some really basic content. We've got no plugins installed whatsoever. So we want to put something around the edges here. It's impossible. There's no way you can do it without some custom code. So what I've done is created this repository here, which I'll share, and I've called it BRX Common Panels. And what it does, I'll show you when we enable it, and then I'll talk about how you can get this. I'm just going to enable these fluent snippets. I'm going to enable the register panels, and I'm going to enable the common doc, which is that's actually the brains behind it. This is just registering a panel. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to refresh this page. And here we have a custom panel sitting on the edge here. So I'm just going to collapse this so you can see what's going on. So we've got a panel that's on the edge, which I can resize, I can collapse, I can expand, I can drag this and put it there, I can drag that and put it on the right hand side, or if I prefer I can stick it on the bottom, or I can go back here and I'm going to grab another bit of code. This is all, it looks all complicated because it covers so many things, but it's so easy to use once you set it up. As a developer, this is all going to make sense, but as an end user, you can just grab a couple of scripts and make this work for yourself. I'm going to show you that as well. So I'm going to just go back to our home builder here, and I'm going to show you how easy it is with code to actually add the panels. So we just paste that in there, press enter, and I've got now 3 additional panels in there, which I can move around. So I'm going to, there's my panel 1, panel 2. So if I move panel 1 over to the left-hand side there, panel 3 to the right there. Maybe I'll stick panel 2 down the bottom here, resize that. Maybe panel 1 there as well. And when you drag, that automatically resizes everything. So this is all with those 2 snippets from Fluent Snippets. All right, so it's simple. Close them. This is all maintained through local storage. So this easy links. Let's have a look at it. Stick it on the side here because I think it works really well there. Let's have a look at the actual snippet. So the first one is the common code. Now you don't have to understand how this works. All you have to do is go into this Git repository, go into the distribution, grab this common panels, copy that, paste it into a Fluent snippet and enable it. And that is your panel application, your panel logic, everything is in here all ready to go. So all you have to do is copy that, Fluent snippets, copy that, paste that in there, give it a name and enable it. Okay. Now the register panels, we've got another snippet in here, and you can go to the examples, you can grab it from there. There's EasyLinks.js, it's in there as well, but it's also in the description, just showing you here how it actually works. There it is there, it's the same code, very simple code, very simple JavaScript. To people who don't do JavaScript, this might look hard, but I'm going to show you how you can add things in here. Now, just remember that this is just HTML. That could be any HTML. That could be a video. That could be a help file. That could be links to other things. That could be a list of pages, a list of CPTs, whatever you want to put in there, you can. And let's have a look at this little snippet here. So all I'm doing with this one is I'm registering for labels, for links. I'm just going to grab a fifth one by just copying that, put a comma on the end there, stick that in there, and we'll call this special. And we'll call that special. Update the snippet, refresh our page here. And Bricks, by the way, doesn't have a memory for this, so we can collapse that if we want to. And now we've got the special link there as well, so you can put whatever you want there. You've got complete control. So I like this idea. I've pushed it out there as an idea. Get behind it. Ask the guys at Bricks to do something. They don't have to use this code. This could be a starter. If they can implement something, give us a little bit of a heads up that they're going to implement it. I can deprecate this and use the Bricks code. I just want something that we can all use in the same way to get the same result. Okay, so in my plugin here, I just use these two panels here. So if I want to stick that on the side there, that's fine. If I want to stick it there, I can put it there. And I've actually got a couple other features here. Actually, with these, I can actually extract that to its own Chrome window as well. Same with this one. But that's not part of the panel feature. I probably shouldn't have shown that because it's not part of the panel feature. It's not working there for some reason. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, but I'll leave the URL and the link here and just go through that and create your own panels. And if you're a developer, use this and tell Bricks you want them to actually make this happen as a standard core feature. Thanks for listening, guys.